Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Sri and I am your tour guide today. And today we're gonna tour around Westlake.
Westlake is the biggest freshwater lake in Hanoi. It has the area more than 500 hectares and the circumference is around 14 kilometers. Located in the northwest of the city centers, the lakes lie next to the government district, which is Ba Ding district. 10 minutes drive from the old quarter, and most of its shore is surrounded by the residential areas.
The lake is famous for its beautiful scenery with a quiet atmosphere. Therefore, around the lake there is many temples and pagodas. For example, Pinyin Pagoda. Pinyin Pagoda. And also there is many hotels and recreation areas around the lake. For example, Intercontinental Hanoi Westlake. Sheraton Hanoi. Westlake Water Park. Top Garden. The lake itself have many different names. It could be like 10 or even more, and each of them has their own story and somehow reveal the history of the lake. There's one time the lake has the name Đầm Sát Cảo, means the swamp of the fox corpse, and its name is linked with the story about 2,000 years ago. The story tells that in this area there is a fox which is always do bad things for the people. Then the people beg the king of heaven for help, and the king decides to send another god which named Huyền Thiên Trần Vũ to help them. After fighting with the fox and win the battles, the god stepped on its body and immediately the whole area just falls down, and then the king of heaven decided to fill the water for the whole area in order not to let the fox rebirth. But there is one time the lake was called Hồ Châu Vàng, which means the golden buffalo lake. So this story is about 1,000 years ago, and it linked with the dynasty. During the dynasty, there was a Vietnamese doctor went to China to save the prince of China, and after successfully saving him, the king decided to let him take whatever he wanted. So he chose a bag of black bronze, and after getting back to Vietnam, he offered it to the king and to make a black bronze bell. After the bell is finished and people rang the bell, and they say that after they rang the bell, there was a golden buffalo from China running all the way to Vietnam, and when it comes to the area of Westlake today, it's getting lost, so it goes around and then jump on it, which makes the whole area falling down. So that's why we have the Westlake today. But here's the real version. On my hand, I have the map of Hanoi. So you could clearly see this is Westlake and this is Red River. So scientists and historians prove that Westlake used to be one part of the Red River. However, time by time, the flow of the river just go more straight, and it left the part of Westlake here. So that is the story about the name of the lake. Now we move to some of the famous attractions in the surrounding areas. I am standing here in the beginning of the Canyon Street, and on my right hand is the West Lake, and on my left hand is the famous temples, Wantak temples. The temples were built 1,000 years ago by King Tông, and later in the years of 1474, due to the plan of widening the Thăng Long Imperial Citadel, it was moved to the current location. The temple worshipped the god named Huyền Thiên Trần Vũ, the one who linked with the name of the lake about the fox, and he is very famous for using his magic to whip out all the bad things which damage or hurt the life of the people in the surrounding areas. And another factor is this temple is also under the system of the fourth scale temple of Thăng Long Citadel. What makes this temple famous is this is among the very few temple of Taoism in Vietnam.
The highlight of the temple is the bronze statue of the god Huyền Thiên Trần Vũ in the innermost part of the temples. The statue used to be an wooden one. However, in the period of the late Lê dynasty, it was changed into a giant black-colored bronze one. Look at the statue. We can clearly see the theory of tourism being applied on it and how skillful the craftsmen at that period of times. In the outside room of the temples, there is another black-colored bronze statue being placed on the altars, which is the statue of the main worker in the team creating statue of the god Huyền Thiên Trần Vũ. After he passed away, his followers created the statue in order to memorize his contribution. Just 500 meters far from the temples, we will reach to another famous pagoda. On the way to the pagoda, we will drive through the famous Thanh Niên Street. And one fact about this street, this is man-made. People built it in order to connect two villages on two sides of the lake in 17th century. And later, in 1959, people finished widening the street. Then, President Ho Chi Minh named it Thanh Niên Street. It means the youth street, as they are the men who did it. I am standing here in the middle of Thanh Niên Street, and right behind me is the famous Trần Quốc Pagoda, which is located on a small peninsula on the east side of the West Lake. The pagoda is regarded as the most ancient pagoda in Hanoi, with the age around 1,500 years ago. So it was built during the years of 500 under the dynasty of the Nam Đế on the bank of the Red Rivers. The name of that time named opening the country of Hai Quốc Vietnamese. Till 15th century under the dynasty of the king Lê Thái Tông, the pagodas would change the name to Han Quốc, which means a peaceful country. And during the dynasty of the king Lê
Tông. In 18th century, it was changed again to the name Trần Quốc Pagodas, which means protecting the country. In 1915, due to the foundation of the pagodas on the Red River bank is unstable, so the government decided to move the whole construction into this place.
The typical architectures of pagoda in the north is usually the front house is for Buddhism and the back house is for another indigenous belief, such as worshipping ancestor or the mother goddess. On the backyard of the complex, there is another house for worshipping the mother goddess and the senior venerables of the pagoda, and next to it is a tomb garden with an 11 floors tower and many tombs as well.